Welcome back, guys. In today's video we will discuss about one most important term used in any application, that is called latency. Latency is very important thing. So let us define what is latency. Basically, as a user, you put any request that go to a server, okay, and it take t1 time to go to the server and it take t2 time to come from server to a user. So the total time it take for the trip is called latency. So latency is basically t1 plus t2, that is called latency, and latency is one of the important thing. For example, if you go to the e-commerce website like Amazon, okay, if you search anything and it take around 2 to 3 seconds, okay, so in today's world no person has enough time. They immediately close the tab and open another company's e-commerce site. So latency is important, otherwise the experience become bad. People leave your application and go to a better latency applications. So it is very important that we somehow reduce the latency. So latency, I think you understand it properly, that as a user when you send any request it take t1 time, and after a calculation of something t2 time it come here after a t3 time. So total t1 plus t3 is called latency. And there is another term that is called response time. What is this? Basically, when you send any request user to server, okay, it take t1 time to go, t2 time to do all the calculation, and t3 time to come up. So t1 plus t3 is called latency, and t1 plus t2 plus t3 time is called response time. So response time is basically nothing but it is equal to latency plus calculation time make response time. So latency is basically one the traveling time. That's why latency is sometimes called as a round trip time. And latency also depends upon the architecture of the application. So we all know that we can make the application with the help of two different architecture. First one is monolithic architecture, second one is distributed. In monolithic everything is present in one place, so latency get decreases here. But in our distributed system, as everything is present in a different location, so request time increases because you have to travel a network call. Due to network call, latency get increasing. So always remember, monolithic system has a less latency than distributed system. So latency also depend upon the architecture of the application. Latency and response time has a two different meaning, and latency is very important, otherwise people will leave your application, which led to a bad experience. So it is very important to improve the latency of system. In the upcoming video we will see how we can improve the latency. Till then, stay tuned and subscribe my channel.